everybody, it's Bonnie Jean from BonnieJean.com. Welcome back to today's video. Day number 2, I believe it was the day that we were supposed to do a step-by-step tutorial. But because I created my video early in the morning, I missed that homework assignment, and I did promise to bring it to you later on in the week. So that's what we're going to do today. On day number 4, I'm going to show you how to create a very easy mandala using nothing but PowerPoint. And then after we have that project created in PowerPoint, we're going to export it out of there and use 1 or 2 other programs that are available online in order to finish the creation of your mandala. I have been going through this process of creating these things in Photoshop and Illustrator, but I realize a lot of people do not have those programs. So I want to show you that you can still make an adult coloring book using nothing more than PowerPoint and 2 other programs that are available online. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is open up your PowerPoint software and then go into Design and click on Page Setup. You want to change your width and your height to the 46.875 inches for each one of them. And then click OK. Then right click on your left side canvas here, choose Layout, and choose the blank. This is our canvas we're going to be working with. But I also realize that making mandalas is a complex process. It takes steps and patience to get them done. So before I even show you how to put the mandala together, I think we're going to work together and make some different shapes. So let's go up here to Insert, click Shapes, and click this oval tool. And place an oval on your canvas. You can make it as wide or as thin as you want, as short or as tall as you want. But make it look somewhat like a leaf. And then go to Format, Align Center, and Align Middle. So let's right click on this. Let's go to Format Shape, and let's change the insert color here to white. The line color is black, and the line style, let's go with a 10-point for now. Now once we have that done, let's get a little bit closer to our project here so we can create some lines to make this look like a leaf. Okay, so go back up to Insert, choose Shape, choose the line, and from the top and the bottom of this leaf, hold your Shift key and drag your line to make it completely straight. And we want this line color to make sure it's black. We want the style. Let's also use a 5-point for now. And let's get a little bit closer now so we can make even more lines. Back up to Shapes, Insert, and Create Lines, holding your Shift key to make a 45-degree angle, and make as many lines as you want. Go back up to Insert Shapes, pick a new line, and continue this process until you have as many lines on the canvas here that you want so you can make the shape of a leaf. And this is going to add texture. We'll worry about our line width in a second. It's going to add texture to your leaf. It's also going to give the person who buys your coloring book the ability to color in between these lines if they so desire. It gives them much more to work with. So I am not going to fill this entire leaf for now, but I do want to show you what's possible. And remember, the lines don't have to be totally, they don't have to totally go to the outside of your leaf. They can be shorter, just as long as they don't go over, here. They can be much shorter than this. Let's make this one a little smaller. Remember to hold your Shift key down, though, so you get a 45-degree angle. And then make the width of those lines the width that you want. So let's go over to line color, make sure they're all black. Go to line style and make our width. Well, I'm just going to stick with 5. Now, how did I get that arrow in there? Also, you can remember, once you have these shapes created, I would suggest that you save them and copy them outside the software some point so you have them on your computer. That way when you make different mandalas, it won't be so hard to put these pieces together anymore. I'm going to make these all the same size just for the sake of argument. So the point is, if you do this all the way down this side, your leaf is going to have much more texture and depth to it than if you just used a regular circle. So once I have this all done, now there is another handy tool here. I've placed mine on the design board here. It's called Combine Shapes. Now I'm not sure if PowerPoint comes with that already installed, but if you need to learn how to place this on your canvas, let me know and I'll show you how to do it. But what we want to do here is we could take a shape such as a square, and let's go and change our line to black, our line style to 5. And let's go our fill for white. Then let's copy this, right click copy, Control V or D to paste. And then I'm going to turn this 45 degrees. And I'm going to highlight both of them. Maybe choose the first one on top and then the one on the back. Then I'm going to go to design and I'm going to do my combined shapes. I can shape the union together like so. Or I can go here and say shape combine and it cuts out the center is what it did. So let me show you. Let me back out here. It actually intersected them. See this? So you can use this combine tool to make some pretty nifty shapes for your mandala. So I'm just going to shape that union for now. Let's put that to the side. And let us get a circle. And let's draw a little circle here to the side of our canvas. And then let's go up to shapes again and pick one of these stars. And I'm going to put that on my screen. And I'm going to see this little nodule. You can make this star, you know, the outermost part, a different pattern. So I'm going to place this one here. And I'm going to place this one over top. I'm going to say, bring this one to the top, to the front, bring it to the front. Now I'm going to highlight both of them. I'm going to format, align center, and align middle. Then I'm going to go over to my design and click shape combine. And it punches out the hole. And then I want to go to my line color, make it black, fill, make it white. And then the line style could be a 5 or a 10, whichever you prefer. This one's a 10, this one's a 5. See the difference? This one will be 15 now. So you can make that line as thick or as thin as you want. So I'm going to keep both of those at a 10 right now. So that's one shape. That's another shape. Let's go back up to insert and choose, maybe the trapezoid. I've never tried the trapezoid, so let's see what kind of funky shape we can make with that. Holding my shift key. I'm going to put this in the other direction. Make sure it went properly, 180, yes. I'm going to go back up to shapes and get me a circle. I'm going to make the first circle a little bit bigger. Back up to shapes. Choose that circle again. And make the second one a little smaller. I'm going to copy these both, highlight them, and go to align center. Then I'm going to make sure that I change the color of these so I can see them over this blue. So I'm going to put the line color as black. The width is going to be a 5 point. And the fill is going to be a white. Then I'm going to drag them over top of the trapezoid. And I highlight the trapezoid as well. And make sure that they're all aligned center. When I know that they are, And I'm going to click on them. I've never tried this, so I don't even know if it's going to work. I'm going to go back to my design and tell it to combine those shapes. So now I have a totally different shape that I can use with my mandala. And the line style will be at 10 to match the others. So there are so many shapes, so many different shapes that you could use inside a PowerPoint to create your mandalas. The problem is there are so many options. There's only so much time in a day, so I can't really show you anything more than this. What I want to do in the next video is I want to take these shapes that we combined and we're going to start laying them out on our canvas. But before we do that, we're going to create a grid. So save this, go up to File and Save As, and save it on your PC or your Mac somewhere where you know you'll be able to find it. So let's call this mandala training, and I'm going to name it 01, and I'm going to save it. That way we have it for our video number 2, and I'll see you in the next video. So until then, you take care, be safe, have fun, and we'll talk soon.